it's Chelsea V with Chelsea V Photography. I'm going to give you some tips on some natural lighting and how to deal with it while you're shooting, so stay tuned. Natural light can be very difficult to shoot in. There's so many variants in it, so if you know a few quick tips to help you out, you'll have a great advantage when you have to shoot at times other than sunset. Make sure you're practicing every time of the day, so if you're out in the middle of the day, you'll be able to work around it. Let's ask Trey how he feels about lighting, since he's a model and he deals with it all the time. So when you're looking at your photos, is there a certain kind of lighting that you prefer?
Actually, yes. I love when I'm looking at my photos and I see like just the natural light. I love it. Like I love it when it's not too harsh or not too dull, when it's just like natural and looks like me. I love that.
Awesome. Focus. Okay. So, if you're shooting in harsh lighting, as you can see, there's a lot of shadows. And so when you're shooting with purpose on this, it can be really cool and dramatic, but if you just leave it hanging, it's not going to look very flattering. So right now you can see on his face, sorry, trying to get real close, there's a nose shadow right here. Where you're at right now is okay. If you turn your head just a tiny bit, right there, and back, right there. Okay, so now you can see the nose shadow here has stretched almost to his cheek shadow. Now you can make that look cool, but it's not quite with purpose. So let's actually turn your head a little bit more towards me. All right, perfect. Now the nose shadow has extended all the way to his cheek shadow. And you can see also that his eye and nose bridge are creating a shadow. So if we tilt his head a little bit, slightly tilt to your left. Cool. All right, so now we have a little point of light coming up to his eye. So if you want to draw attention to his eyes, this is a great way to just beam that light up. Turn your head a little bit more to your right. Perfect, stay right there. Now we've closed the gap on the shadow even more. That actually looks really cool. Now we have a little bit of even lighting on his right eye. You can actually see highlights from the sun in this eye as well. On the left side, it's a little bit shadowed by his eyelid. So we're still getting even lighting on both eyes. So if you're actually taking a picture of this, this is not bad. He is squinting a little bit, which can't be helped. But if you're opposing him, you can just say, Trey, will you close your eyes for just a moment? Okay, now open them. Perfect. And that's where you take your shot. Click, click. You can see, since we made him laugh, continue to smile, sir. Now you can see all of the harsh shadows on his face. So we have shadows around his dimple here. We have shadows up in here. I love how you're freaking at yourself. And that doesn't look so good. Like if you're actually trying to make this work, it would be a little too harsh. So let's go ahead and bring our camera around real quick. Oh, there's a sandbag on here, Tabby. Trey, if you'll follow me, turn towards me. Okay, so now we gotta change our aperture and our speed so we can expose it properly, which we'll go over later. But if we change those things, get it just right. Okay, so we still have a lot of highlights on him. We have it on his shoulders, his hair, and it's also coming around his face. Now this looks actually really cool. If we were to take a photo of this, click, click, it's actually gonna come out really good because we are highlighting some of his features here. So Trey has really nice bone structure. And you can see when he smiles that you don't have those harsh shadows so much. We do have a little bit of highlighting here. So we're going to show off his muscles and his beautiful face. But we're not actually creating highlights in the areas where there's deep shadows underneath the eyes or in any like creases or anything. Which isn't bad. Like it's good to show off people's lining on their face and everything because that makes them who they are. But if you're trying to do a model photo shoot or you want to flatter somebody, people don't really like showing off their wrinkles or anything like that. And we all have wrinkles. It's not you, Trey. It's everybody. We took some photos.
We did.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really confident about the pictures and about the whole shoot.
Awesome. And so while we're shooting, you feel comfortable with me because I'm helping you with the adjustments and all of that. Do you feel like that helps you more when you're working with a photographer?
Actually, yeah. Just getting direction is very, very helpful because at first you do your own thing and then you're like, okay, wait, what do I do next? But then when you give me direction, I love it. It makes me feel way more confident about the outcome.
Awesome. And as far as lighting goes, do you study lighting yourself or do you like know much about lighting or how does that work when you model?
I know I'm black. So like the melanin, it doesn't always do great with different lights. But I don't know that much about lighting, but I mean just the basics. So this was good.
That's awesome. So do you find when you work with certain photographers that they're better at lighting your skin tone than others, or?
Yes. Some I'm like, it's the middle of the day and it's way too bright. Like, I can barely even see you shooting me. But others are like, oh, let's do it at this time. Or if it's harsh lighting, we go through all these different shade areas or whatever they have to do, and I really appreciate that. But some you just never know. But you do.
So we had fun today. We learned a little bit. If you guys are having fun and enjoying this, you want more from us, subscribe. Go on his Instagram. I will link that, put it in the video. Make sure you follow him, like him, and share it with your friends because we want more input. We want to teach you guys stuff, and we want to know that you're having fun. But if you don't like it, then just don't tell us.
Don't say anything. Just go to another video.
Just, ignore that advice about asking people if they don't like it because we don't actually want to know how you feel. So thank you. Thank you to Trey.
Thank you, Chelsea.
You're welcome, and we will see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. If you guys want to follow the video and subscribe,